Laidlaw holds it in. He gets it to Jimmy Carson. Carson on the right wing. Carson tied up, moves in deep. His pass in deep, goes behind the net. Comes around the left side. Kontos going for there. He gets checked, but he holds it in. He gets it in front to Taylor. Taylor to Carson. Can't get a shot. Yes, he scores! Jimmy Carson! His 49th of the year, and I didn't think he was going to get it. He looked like he got stopped on the right side of the net, but then he got the puck again and just tucked it in. As Taylor came into the slot, he had Carson on the right side. Jimmy had it, lost it, got it again, and banked it in off the goaltender Pang, who was down in the crease, and the Kings lead 2-0.
Good work by Taylor and Kontos as the Kings put the pressure on. The goal at 6:04, Carson's 49th. So the Kings are up 2-0. They are dominating Chicago here in the first 6 minutes.
Spinning at the top of the slot. Puck taken by the Kings again. Denis Larocque off on the right side. Kontos dropped it back to Duchesne. He shoots, save, rebound, score! Dave Taylor! The Kings are driving for the net tonight, and it's paying off. That time, Dave Taylor coming in from the right side, got the rebound as Carson gave it to Kontos to Duchesne. Duchesne got a shot from the top of the slot, and when the rebound came up the middle, there was Dave Taylor right there in front of the net to put it in. 3-1 Kings lead.
Well, the Kings are allowed to get these shots, Bob, and shoot away from the point because the forwards of the Blackhawks just are not to be found in the Chicago half of center ice. They're doing absolutely no help to...
Kings are in the playoffs. They'll open on the road on the 6th and 7th of April. Be here at home against Calgary on Saturday the 9th and Sunday the 10th of April. And as we have told you, tickets go on sale tomorrow. Forum Box Office and Ticketmaster. Kings with a long pass breakaway. Jimmy Carson looking for his 50th. He shoots. He scores! There it is! His 50th goal. Jimmy Carson on a breakaway. Only the second U.S.-born player to score 50 goals in a year. The second teenager ever to score 50. The second youngest player ever to score 50. Only Gretzky did it earlier. And a standing ovation for Jimmy Carson. The Kings lead 4-1. Kontos on the draw to Duchesne, who sent it right up the middle to Carson. He took it just on the Kings side of the red line, went in all alone, and he just drove it past Darren Pang. Kontos should get an assist. They didn't announce it. Carson took his time, and right in the slot, he beat Pang to the stick side. Carson out on the draw, and the puck cleared by the Hawks, so the Kings lost one there because the puck definitely was in play. But if the referee loses sight of it, then he blows the whistle. And that's what happened there. Kings with 55 seconds on the power play. Jimmy Carson, right wing, he shoots, he scores! The hat trick! '51 goals in the season. And is he hot tonight? The puck came to Jimmy Carson on the right wing, and he not only has 50 goals, he has 3 tonight for the hat trick and 51 on the year. And what a game Chris Kontos is playing. He gave the pass on the right wing to Carson, and he let it go from the face-off dot into the long side. And it's the Kings 5, the Blackhawks 1.
Chris Kontos with the setup, the nice breakaway lead pass, and Carson goes right between the 5-hole as Pang came charging out. He opened up the skates, and that's where Carson went. Kontos with his 4th assist tonight. Carson with the hat-trick goal, his 4th hat trick this season. 51 on the campaign at 49 seconds here in the second period. They're giving the goal to Wilson from Graham at 13:51. 6-3 Kings.
Now Robitaille, Chicago zone, gets knocked down, rolls it up to the blue line. Here is Denny Larocque shooting, score, tipped in. And Luc Robitaille gets his 46th of the year. Luc Robitaille skating through the slot, redirected the shot from the right point. And now it's the Kings 7, the Blackhawks 3.
Well, Robitaille did some good work along the boards. He fell down, but then he got up and got right back in front of the net. That's why Luc is so dangerous. He knows where to go without the puck, and he just redirected that little centering pass from Denny Larocque, his 46th goal of the season and 98th point. Larocque will pick up one assist, the goal in 14:21, 7-3 Kings.
But nothing further happens. But what a night, not only for Jimmy Carson, but a newcomer, Chris Kontos.
Well, you know he's got the ability and the skills, Bob. He was a first-round draft choice by the New York Rangers in the early 80s. Again, he has tied a club record for most assists in one game with 5.
With a two-man advantage for 1:31, and we've got 5:33 to go, third period. Puck taken by the Kings on the draw, and Jimmy Carson leads it over on the right side to Dave Taylor. Now to Duchesne, now to Taylor. Taylor down the right side into the Chicago zone. Robitaille is there. Taylor kicks it along the boards. He's got Carson down in the corner. He gets it to Carson. Now back on the right side to Taylor. Kings with a two-man advantage. Up the middle to Duchesne. Over now on the left side to Kontos. To Duchesne. Duchesne sweeps it right side in the circle to Taylor. Taylor with a two-man advantage. Waits there. Taylor stick handles in. Now his pass on the right side. Penalty again as Kontos gets knocked down. Penalty against Chicago. Left side. Here is Taylor with it. Kings with a two-man advantage. So this delayed penalty won't start till one of the others is ended. Now behind the net. Kings still with it on the delayed call. Here's Robitaille, right side to the blue line to Carpenter. Carpenter, left side, Duchesne, right side, shot wide by Robitaille. The Kings actually with a three-man advantage now because they pulled the goaltender on the delayed penalty. Shot, score, tipped in. Jimmy Carson may have tipped it, or Chris Kontos in front. With a two-man advantage, the Kings have scored again and now lead 8-4. And they're going to have another two-man advantage.
No, Bob, that delayed penalty will not be called because of the goal. So one of the penalties up there will expire. The Kings work it back to the point. Steve Duchesne. Duchesne just lifts one in front. Now two Kings are there, Carson and Kontos. Who got a piece of it? I think maybe Carson got his stick on it. We'll wait for the official call. The goal at 15:25. If Carson gets it, well, here's the call.
Scoring his third goal and 17th point, scored by number 33, Chris Kontos.
Well, they're going to give it to Kontos, which means Chris Kontos has tied another club record for points in a game. So what a game for Chris Kontos, who was just recalled from New Haven. A goal right there, along with 5 assists earlier.
Duchesne and Taylor with the assists on it. Kings now with a one-man advantage. That's right, I forgot about that delayed penalty. Not going to